Hallo Leute, willkommen zurück auf meinem Kanal. In diesem Video sprechen wir über, wie ich die deutsche Sprache gelernt habe. Okay? So, before wasting much of your time, let's get on to the video. First of all, my name is Ramatu. If you are new here, you're highly welcome. Please check my other videos and please stay till the end of this video because it's going to be a story time and some tips how someone can learn German. Okay? Very easily from Africa, the African way. If you are not single, you have a family here, you don't have the normal brain you used to have when you were younger, this sharp brain, okay? You now have a sleeping and awakened brain. You are welcome to this channel. I'll tell you how I learned German. Even though I'm not perfect, okay? Ich bin nicht perfect, let me tell you. I'm not perfect up till now. Bis yet, I am learning German. Up till now. I'm having some struggles, but what I'm grateful for is that I'm not shy to ask questions. I learned every day, okay, before going to bed. So I'll give you the tips at the end of the video. That's why you have to stay till the end, okay? As you all can see, I'm barefaced, okay? So, like I always say, sometimes I don't feel like getting up and doing my face. I always like to look natural, okay? So I'm actually having a cold, so that's one of the reasons why I refuse to do a makeup today, because if I do any lashes or makeup, maybe my eyes will be tearing up, so I don't want anything to mess up my makeup. So that's why I came looking like a hot banana cake. Okay, so let's get on to the video. So firstly, I'm looking at my phone, you guys. I wrote some of the tips on my phone, so I'll start with it story time, okay? I started learning German when I was in Ghana, so I went to Ghana, if you guys don't know, before coming here, okay? Now, the reason was because in my country, Sierra Leone, we are not having this German embassy, okay? You can either go to Nigeria, Ghana, Guinea, I think, yeah, before coming here, okay? So I got the opportunity to go to Ghana because it was quite simple to go there and so many people have gone through that path. So I went there, okay? So I did the A1. So before going further, let me tell you about the German language. The German language has 6 levels. It has the A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So for you to come here to Germany, to family reunion, because I came through family reunion, you have to go to Ghana and learn the A1 before applying for your visa to come here, okay? If you are coming here to learn, like to study or to work, I think you will be required to learn above A1, maybe B1 or B2. I don't know, maybe I'll share it on the internet and list it on the screen, okay? So I went to Ghana, did my A1. So there was a school in Ghana which is called Goethe Institute, okay, in Cantonment Road or something. So I went there, did my A1 and I passed, okay? So now I was so happy, I was so glad, and they gave me my visa, one attempt and I passed. Everything was going smoothly. I came here. Fortunately, I became pregnant, luckily, okay? Came here and I had to stay home till I gave birth, and as soon as my baby was about 10 to 11 months old, so someone recommended that I can go to a place that is called something like Mama Land Deutsch. Here in my city, it may be different for you if you are not in this city, like in Bayern. There's this facility for mothers that have young children at home that want to learn German, literally, and also want to mingle with their fellow foreigners. It's just for foreigners, okay? Different people from different nationalities, okay? We have people from Iran, Nigeria, Senegal, Kenya. Everyone was there. Just mothers, okay? Just women with children. So I went there and I registered for the A2. That is the next level after A1, okay? So I went there and I was attending it, and later the teacher, the way she was observing me, and my friend, my Nigerian friend, also was actually doing a bit behind. All of us became friends. She was like, Ramatu, why don't you try to join us? Guys, let me tell you something. I was not believing in myself like I can do it. I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, she was telling me that Graham, please join us. B1 is also like at Vibe. Please just join us. You are very good. I know someone who is lazier than you who has passed this B1. So at that time she was about 5 years here in Deutschland. So I was indecisive. So she was just forcing me and inspiring me to join them, but I was like, no, I was skeptical. And later the teacher also told me, because it was the same teacher who was teaching us at VAI, that was teaching them B1, okay. She also encouraged me to join them, and she told me that, Rami, you are good, I think you can make it. I was like, no, I don't think so. But later I decided to join them. Guess what? I passed, okay. Even though I was having this lack of inspiration in myself, okay, I ended up passing the B1, okay. I was so happy. I was full of joy. I was thanking my friend for inspiring me. She was so happy for me, okay. So at that time everyone just went their separate ways, okay, since B1 is the main level you can achieve to get your permanent stay here in Deutschland. If you want to further your education, you can apply for B2 and do your B2 Deutsch course, okay. So when I had the B1, I was so happy, okay. But that course lasted for about 6 to 8 months because of the COVID, okay. It was coming and going. They were asking us to stay at home, come to the school, but I really thank God I got to pass. So because of I passed, I was also happy. I was full of myself. I was like, I have sense now. I know that I have sense. I know I can do it. Let me just apply for B2. But before that, one of the mistakes I did at that time, I did not ask around and do some research, okay. I just went straight to a private institute and register. I actually went there to ask for some information, and they asked me to register. You know, Deutschland, when you don't understand something, you think that they are telling you to just go there and shout for information. I didn't know that I've already had a contract with them. 1 month later, someone told me that, my God, you need to go there. There are so many cheap institutes here where you can just spend about 100 or 200 euros and then just finish your course, okay. But when I went there, I was too late to dissolve my contract with them. They said, no, it's not necessary anymore. At that time, I went there before doing the B1. That was the reason why I was skeptical, because I only went to contrast Mama Land Deutsch just for my ATVI, because I was not confident enough that I would pass the B1 there, okay. I only joined the ones that we are going there for B1 at that stage. I joined them almost prior to when they are about to take the exam. So it was so late. So me passing the exam, I was so happy, and I was also worried about this contract I already made. How would I face these people to dissolve my contract? And I went there, they said no. I had to repeat again and continue from B1 and B2. Okay, so I went there, did also my B1, but I refused to take the exam because obviously I have my certificate, of course. Okay, so I did the B1 and for 2 months, because there was an intensive course. Mama Land Deutsch was not an intensive course. We only went there for like 2 times a week with our children. We leave our children downstairs, we'll go upstairs, and then they will teach us just for 2 or 3 hours and then finish. Okay, just for us not to sit at home being depressed, not having so many people to mingle with. They will also teach us about just the German society, okay. So we'll cook and then have fun. So that was it. So when I went to this intensive class, it was an everyday course, but at that time my baby was a bit grown, so I was leaving him in the daycare. Here they call it Kinderkrippe for smaller children, not the kindergarten, obviously. So I went there, so repeat again to do my B1 and then further with B2. That was the big deal, okay. That was the deal. B2 got me mad. Like, I was going crazy with my B2. I don't know, for me B2 is the most difficult level. I'm not lying to you guys, it's the most difficult. Most people I've talked to, like, they always tell me it's like, if you pass B2, there is no way you can fail C1, because there B2 is where the grammatic will be like a stone. So I went there, and later the COVID hit and they asked us to stay home. I was also disappointed because I've never done online schooling back home, I was only used to face-to-face conversation. Okay, that was what I was used to. I'm not used to talking to someone over the phone or what. And even though German networks are so good, but sadly for us, when we are doing online lectures, it was not easy. The line were giving us some problems. Someone would just come and interrupt, and the teacher was just focusing on private matter. By the time she would start teaching us, the time is over, and we only have her about 2 or 3 hours a day. Okay, so that was it. So I took the exam for B2. First attempt, I failed. Guys, when I failed, it was my saddest moment. Like, my mental breakdown started. my confidence level was so down at that point. I was like, I hate failing. And when I failed that exam, I was so sad. But guess what? Your girl did not refuse mental breakdown to depress me. Okay, I paid again. I was not having enough money. My dad was the one that helped me. I was like, Dad, I need to take this exam. So my dad was helping me with the rest. So we share the amount in the middle. I am so thankful that my dad is here in Deutschland, because without him, I don't think I would have managed the cost. Though these people would just send me to jail because I was not able to afford the amount when I saw it on the contract. At that time, I could not read properly. I was like, this is what I signed for. Oh my God. Like, my dad said, okay, don't worry, I'll help you. So I took again the exam the next day, and I also told the man that I cannot pay at this moment. I have no money, but I want to take the exam. The man was like, no, I don't think we don't do that here. If you don't pay, you will not take the. I'm like, my guy, I have been paying you guys over 1,000 euro for 4 months. Okay, what is this 200 euros? I just failed. I want to take it again. He was like, okay, we'll see what we can do for you. And I went there. My name was not there, blah, blah, blah. They helped me later. They said, okay, you can take the exam. Someone did not come, so I took her place. And I took the exam and I passed. Even though the result was not what I was expecting, but I ended up passing. That was what I want. That's right, okay? So I was so happy with the result. I ended up having my B2. Yeah. So my level now is B2. So now let's get on to the tips. I already wrote them down. Okay, firstly, how I learned German is in 1 year period, because I would say just within 1 year period. That's how I learned from my A2 till B2. Okay, I will not count the time I spent in Ghana. Firstly, I would say I was watching YouTubers. Up till now, I'm still watching them. Okay, I was watching so many YouTube channels. For example, I'll leave them all on the screen. Okay, Learn German with Tanya, Benjamin, der Deutschlehrer, Diana, Sprachcoach, okay, Easy German, Hallo Deutschschule, Learn German while you are asleep. So many Deutsch channel like that will help you to perfect your German. Okay, and I'm also watching this woman at this moment that is a bit further. She's not helping people that are learning A1 till B1. She's starting from B2 till T1 or T2, because she's in the advanced level. So now I used to watch so many YouTube channels, and now I'm also drawn to people that have a YouTube channel, like vloggers. Okay, content creators that I can relate to. For example, there is this lady, she's called Irene Asamo. She's a Ghanaian, and I watch some German white content creators. I will leave all of their names on the screen. I cannot pronounce some of their names. Those people, I can relate to them because they showed us about their daily lives in Germany, so I can really relate to them. So I watch them, even though in the beginning and up to now, sometimes I don't understand nothing they are saying. Like, I'll be like, what she should say. I'll just be sitting there. You don't need to be perfect to understand German. Just listen to them. When I was back home, I did not believe in myself that I would ever learn any language, because when I was in school, there was a language facility for us to go to various classes like Limba, Timni, Creole. When I went to Timni class, I did not get anything. So I was like, I will never learn any new language. Can you see how dumb I was? So I was not believing in myself that I can learn German. But with determination and devotion, that I now know that without German, I cannot do anything better for my life in Germany, because the German language is the key. You want to work, you have to learn German, okay? I have a baby here who is German. I have to communicate with him, okay? I have to go around, I have to do shopping. So I need to learn the German language. You don't have any choice. Just learn it and then you will succeed here, okay? So, secondly, I used to use flashcards. Flashcards, any words, nouns, prepositions, okay? I will just, because that was what we normally do in the school when I was learning my Art Zwei, okay? The teacher will give us flashcard and just talk to us like little children. What is this? We'll say, gekommen. What is this? Past tense. We'll recite what we learned the past lessons, okay? So I used to use flashcards, and secondly, she used to teach us to use Zeitung, this newspaper. She will pick anyone from outside and then she will bring it in the class, and then she will give each of us and ask us to start reading. Some of us will be so shy, like me. Whenever they ask me to read, my God, my heart will be pounding like this. So she will ask us to read loudly. Whether you pronounce it rightly or wrongly, she will say, don't worry, just try to read loudly, okay? So when we read and made a mistake, she will correct us immediately, and you will never forget, okay? Because making a mistake is embarrassing. So when they correct you, I think you will not forget about it. So don't be shy to make mistakes, okay? That's part of the process of learning. So find yourself newspapers, okay? Just put them down, read it loudly when you're at home alone, okay, during the night. And also German movies, guys. I don't know how to stress this up. Like in the beginning, when people used to tell me, my friend, my Sierra Leonean friend here, she used to tell me, Ramat, watch German movies. I was like, it's so boring. Why should I just switch on a station and start watching their movies that I don't understand anything? She was like, you don't need to understand anything at this stage, okay? Just put it on, leave it, let it play. Your subconscious mind will just learn it, okay? Any language in this world is when you keep on hearing it repeatedly. That's how you learn it. There's no magic in learning language without hearing it, okay? So I used to leave the television when I used to go to bed. That's one of my sleeping tablets. That's what that's what I'm telling you guys. Whenever I want to go to sleep, that's the time I'll put on my TV, okay? Then I'll just sleep immediately. So watch German station. Maybe I'll leave them on the screen as you guys are seeing this video, so that you guys can chat for them. They have national TV station here where you can watch and chat for it, and then just listen to their reality show. You don't need to understand anything. Trust me, as time keep on going, you will get along with it. You need to mingle with the Germans, guys. I don't know how to stress this up. I know some of them are so reserved, okay? When I was in Ghana, I never thought that I would even learn this language perfectly. But when I came here, it became so simple. Because you anywhere you go, you keep hearing Deutsch, German, obviously. The place I find myself, they have dialects, okay, here in Bayern. But the Hochdeutsch is so popular here in Germany, so every day it's common. So that's what you'll be hearing, okay, apart from their dialect. So mingle with the Germans. They are the ones that will help you to learn this language correctly. The worst thing a foreigner can do is just to mingle with his or her own foreign friends. I don't say don't mingle with people that are you can relate to, your foreign friends, okay? But the German people will help you to integrate properly. They will even guide you about their society, tell you about their laws, okay? So those are the people you should be mingling with, okay? If you want to learn this language perfectly. Anyways, there is no perfect German in this world. Even they themselves don't know about this grammatic I'm telling you about, this dative, accusative. Sometimes it confuses them, okay? Another thing is that never stop asking. I don't know how to stress this up. I used to be shy to ask questions. Don't assume anything here in this Germany. Ask questions. No one here is perfect. No man is an island. I don't know how to stress that up. If you come here, you think that you can do without people. I'm sorry. The depression here will kill you. Ask questions. Anything you hear that you don't understand, make like this, like a small baby, like a kid. Ask questions. That will so help you in learning this language and processing everything here in this country, okay? Receiving the answer, write it on a paper. Just buy a small day book, like a diary. Just jot everything in here, from the bus, anything outside. Don't just let it pass. Take your phone. In on my phone here I have a notebook. I'll just type. And also I'm actually using apps. Yeah, the next thing is that I downloaded so many apps, like from English to German translation and from German to English translation. Let me show you one of the apps I'm actually using. These are the apps. Yeah, so can you imagine some of these apps? Whenever I want to sleep, let me click on it. I'll just be as you guys can see, let me show you guys. Oh god, this camera. So you see, there are so many meaning of the words. They can tell you if these words are nouns, adjective. The apps will tell you. So whenever I hear any word, I'll just shout on it from this app, and the app will tell me what is the meaning of this word. Because up till now, I'm not even up to that level. If I'm speaking Deutsch, I'm not even fluent as the Germans. I'll be so slow. I'll be thinking what I will say. But don't be scared. Like I said, don't be scared to make mistakes. Okay, just speak whatever you want. They will correct you. They are very good in correcting people when they make mistake. And don't be shy, because when you make a mistake and they correct it, trust me, you will never forget it. I'm that person. Okay, make friends with German. That's my other point. If you don't want to make friends with them, just mingle with them, your everyday life. Like now, I have more contact with them because I go to work. I now know a few of them. Like I do conversation. In the beginning, I was like, no, how can I speak the whole of the day German? The first thing I did was to throw my English away. Now my English is becoming so bad. Like, I don't know. Even my mother's tongue. Like when I talked to my mom, I was like, some things I have to remember them, because German is destroying every language I know in my head. Hey, also the schools, if you came here to learn, to study, the schools will be a great place to learn, because you mingle with young people. They will just learn you, go out on a date, just move outside. It will be so fast for you to learn at that age. But me, I have now a mommy's head. These people, they forget easily. The way I forget now, I don't know why. Mind you, I'm still young. I'm actually in my mid-20s, okay? But I'm actually having a mommy's head, so I don't remember things like that. So that's why I love to write it down. I have my jotting book. Anything I hear, something I don't want to forget, I'll just write it on the book. This point is also kids. Kids are the people that can correct you. Like, they will not be ashamed to correct you. These kids, these smaller kids, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years kids, kinder here, they will correct you in a public place. You will be shocked. Kids are the one that are going to correct you. So don't be shy when they correct you. Just learn from them. I just hope some of you guys have contact with German kids. You will learn this German so fast. Like, I don't know how to say it, okay? And also, when you're at home, just feeling lonely, just read books. I have one book one woman gave me as a birthday present. It's actually a little book. Like, I don't understand most of the words that are there. But whenever I feel lively, like I want to learn the German language, I'll just take that small book and start reading. And I'll underline all of the words that I don't understand, that I've never heard about on that book, and then write it down. And one of the trick I want you to also know, okay, don't stop writing. Whenever you write something, even though if you are learning on the TV, take a book like this. I always have my book. Writing down things will help you to memorize things very easily. I don't know how to stress that up. Anything you hear or say, or whenever you are in the school, okay, when you're learning the German, write it down. Don't just sit there and watch the Lehrerin or Lehrer or the teacher when he or she is speaking. Write it down. When you are writing something, your brain's taking so quickly. It will help you so much. Like these things has been helping me. Then don't be afraid. If you have anything you want to explain to someone, or you want to write an email, please use your broke German, your broke German you have learned. Write it and give someone, like, let me say, a German person to correct you, whatever you have wrote. Like me now, I am doing a course, okay, for moms who want to have their own careers. On a day-to-day level, they will ask us to make a report in German. Mind you, even though I have a B2, there are so many words that I don't know. Instead of me going to internet trying to perfect my report or email, I will write what I know. And there is this woman that is coming to me sometimes. I'll give her what I wrote, the rubbish, and she will correct it and add some sense in it. So that will help me to memorize and know words. Like, she will say, no, this is not the way you should construct these sentences. Okay? Because in Germany, some word can mean this. You will know that this word mean this. And if you want to use it in another context, they will say, no, it's not. You are not supposed to use it in that context. I'm like, but you told me this is this. Like, it's so critical. The person that made this German language, like, good toast to you guys. You tried to frustrate us. And also the articles, I know it's also frustrating. Don't be stressed. Don't be stressful about the articles, because if you put all your attention on this article, you'll be frustrated. Trust me. Every damn thing here in Deutschland have an article. Chair, water, clothes, hairs, nose, eye, anything, wind, everything has an article. If you say you want to learn all of these things in 2 or 3 years, it will not be possible. Try to perfect your sentences, like this Nebensatz, Hauptsatz, yeah, your spellings, to know this umlaut, this I don't know. Try to perfect pronunciation and learn how to use certain words in certain contexts, because that will help you a lot. With the articles, there was this teacher that told me that if you don't know the article to a certain word or a noun, in fact, noun, yeah, just use the. Theoretically, it is correct, okay? Because the can go for everything. That was what he told me. So normally when I don't know the article, I'll just put the something, the das. So that's how I do things. But I'm not advising you to do it. So if you want to learn the article, go ahead, learn it. We are behind you, okay? So this is all for this video. Also Leute, das ist alles für diese Video, okay? Ich hoffe, dass ich habe alles erzählt, okay? In Zukunft vielleicht ich werde mehr Videos auf Deutsch reden oder machen, okay? So, das ist alles. Bitte abonniere auf meinen Kanal und teile diese Videos zu deiner Familie oder Freunden, okay? So, danke für deine Unterstützung, okay? Ich liebe euch, okay? Danke für alles, bitte. Bitte gib dieses Video ein Like, okay? Das würde mir so... You see the B2 woman? I don't even know how to say. That will help me. That will help me greatly. Okay. Es würde mich sehr gut helfen. Ja, okay. Also Leute, das ist alles. Ich werde ein anderes Video machen nach diesem Video. So, before wasting much of your time, tschüss, macht's gut.